Krishna, भगवत गीता की जय। Can you all hear me?
Yeah, Ji.
Okay. The devotees there in Europe so excited. They just want to come out from the screen and just start jumping here with me. Yes. So it's a good combination today. Devotees from Austin, America, as well as devotees from Europe, Germany, Holland, Italy, Switzerland, all together, celebrating this most auspicious day, the advent of Bhagavad Gita. So I think Vijay Prabhu already spoke everything, left nothing for me, but I will try something, what comes in my meditation. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjan Shalakaya Chakshurum Litam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurve Gauri Chandraya Radhikaya Stadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadabhaktaya Namo Namah. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnebhyo namo namah. Virag vidya nija bhakti yogam shikshai kartam sapurusham purana Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shariradhari Kripam Buddhiyastamam Prapadde. Gaur sarchartaramit nidhi gauram sarvam sutve Gaurena pratitam resya bhajanam gauram sarvam dade. Gaurasti kripalu ratri napano gaurasya bhritya sabhavam Gaur gaur vacharami Bhagavan gaur prabhu rakshamam. He Krishna karuna sindhu Dinabandhu jagatpate Gopesh gopikant Radha kant namostate Tapta kanchan gaurangi Radhe vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu sute devi Pranamami haripriye Madhavati thi bhakti janani Jatane palan kari Krishna vasati vasati vali Parama adare kari Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. All together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Prem se bolo. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. जोर से बोलो. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Very good. Yes. Okay, welcome everyone on this very auspicious day. All devotees from all over the world joining me on Zoom also and also in person here. Heartily welcome to all of you to celebrate this most auspicious occasion, this Ekadashi. Which Ekadashi is today? Moksha Ekadashi. The Ekadashi which can gives us moksha, means liberation, right? And also Krishna chose this day. Imagine the battlefield of Kurukshetra. And Krishna chose this day to speak some words. And not only just words, but actually he sung a song which is known as Gita. The song is known as Gita, but what we are celebrating today is around the globe the advent of Bhagavad Gita, not just Gita. Gita means song. Why we address this scripture known as Bhagavad Gita? Bhagavad means Bhagavan and Gita means song, but the word Gita is there. It's not just a song. When the word ta is added, like a suffix is added to ti, that ta means tran. Tran means deliverance. In other words, Bhagavad Gita is the song sung by the Lord for deliverance. On this day, which is the day of deliverance, being Mokshada Ekadashi. And moksha means also deliverance. Understand? So the beautiful song sung by Krishna in just 48 minutes, complete entire Bhagavad Gita. But all the verses in Bhagavad Gita is not what Krishna spoke, but there are also other verses which Arjuna spoke, Dhritarashtra spoke, Sanjay spoke. But those verses which Krishna spoke, this a discourse of a lecture is 48 minutes only. And he didn't spoke to Arjuna, he spoke to the entire humanity. But under pretext of Arjuna, he spoke Bhagavad Gita to everyone. because he really cared. Sharing is caring and caring is sharing. He really cared for everyone. As in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna claims, Mame Vanshu Jiva Loke Jiva Bhut Sanatan. All living entities are my part and parcel. And they are Sanatan, they are eternal. As I am eternal, there is no beginning, there is no end to me. Similarly, living entities, they are also eternal. There is no beginning, no end. And Krishna claims you all are my part and parcel, so I do care for you. And therefore I want all of you to get liberated. Why you have to suffer here? Prabhu, are you sure we are suffering here? Of course. How you know this? Because you never suffer. Krishna said, because I know my material energy, my external energy, Maya. I know the nature of my Maya. Oh Prabhu, can you describe the nature of your external energy, Maya? Yes. Devi Yashagun Mai Mam Maya Durattaya Mam Eva Pravadante Mayam Idam Tarantite. I know my Maya is very wicked and is very difficult to overcome. I know this very well. But it's not that there is no option to overcome Maya. The external energy of the Lord, and we getting deluded in the clutches of this Maya, thinking I am this body, whereas I am the soul. This is how the whole philosophy starts with. The concept of body and soul. Bhagavad Gita, which is glorified saying Ekam Shastram Devki Putra Gitam. There's only one Shastra, one scripture which is the essence and which is sung by the son of Devaki, Krishna. But excuse me, this is song sung by Devaki Nandan Krishna, not Yashoda Nandan Krishna. And therefore Krishna claims in Bhagavad Gita, Janma karma chame divyam evam yoveti tatvata. My birth and my activities are transcendental. Whereas the birth of Krishna in Gokul from the womb of Mother Yashoda, it's sadharan, very ordinary like. Ordinary like means just like a child takes birth from the womb of mother. But Devkinandan Krishna, who spoke Bhagavad Gita on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Kurukshetra which is known as Dharam Kshetra, and that's the first verse of Bhagavad Gita. Dharam Kshetre Kurukshetre Samveta Yuyusava Mamaka Pandav Shaiva Kim Akurvat Sanjaya. Oh Sanjay, you got these divine eyes imparted to you by Vedavyas to describe what's happening on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. And this Kurukshetra is Dharam Kshetra. Why is Dharam Kshetra? Because Parshuram, incarnation of the Lord, he killed Kshatriyas 21 times, divide the planet Earth, Kshatriyas 21 times. Those Kshatriyas, those kings who are misleading the subjects of the society, Parshuram killed all of them. And then he performed a great yagyas. Samantak Panchakam, the 5 great yagyas been performed at Kurukshetra. And that's why this bhumi of Kurukshetra is known as Dharam Kshetra. Dhritarashtra was in doubt. My sons, oh Sanjay, can you describe what my sons and the sons of Pandavas are doing at Kurukshetra? Can you describe? Isn't that a stupid question? The question also have to be a little intellectual or intelligent question. Blind Dhritarashtra asking this question to Sanjay, what my sons and sons of Pandavas were doing at the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Didn't he knew why they are there? To fight. But he is in doubt. And doubt is, Kurukshetra is Dharam Kshetra. What if my son Duryodhana, if he get transformed and change in this territory, in this Dharam Kshetra? And very easily he can say, Arjuna, I don't want to fight. Take your kingdom back. So he just wanted to know, what's happening with my sons? Is he doing good or he transformed because of the influence of that Kshetra, Kurukshetra? Sanjay described this. What's happening there? Krishna is there, Arjuna is there. So Bhagavad Gita is not that easy philosophy. There is too much in depth of this. Sometimes we say it's a preliminary philosophy to know, but actually the depth of Bhagavad Gita is too high. It's more high than Himalayas and more deep than ocean. But because today in the audience we have all varieties of devotees, some newcomers and some seniors, some just trying to mix up the topic. Because Bhagavad Gita is what Krishna spoke, and Bhagavatam is what Krishna performed activities, the pastimes. But both these scriptures have so much compatibility. There's so many verses of Bhagavad Gita, they are aligned with the verses of Srimad Bhagavatam, if you can understand. I just gave a little foundational introduction. Some countries, they banned Bhagavad Gita, saying that Arjuna is provoking violence. Sorry, Krishna is provoking violence. Arjuna being devotee, he's indifferent to violence, and he said, Krishna, I don't want to fight. Rather, I should go house to house and beg alms for my survival. I don't want this kingdom to kill my brothers, to kill my superiors, my elders. I don't want this. So it looks like Arjuna is speaking wise words. But from the prospect of dharma, which dharma? Bhagavad dharma. Not from the prospect of varnashram dharma. Arjuna is speaking from the prospect of varnashram dharma, following the duties of the Varna and ashrams. There are 4 Varna and 4 ashrams: Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. And 4 ashrams: Brahmachari, Grahastha, Vanprastha and Sannyas. 4 Varna and 4 ashram. What Arjuna is speaking is not wrong, but he is speaking from the Varnashram perspective. Whereas Krishna wants to establish Bhagavad dharma over Varnashram dharma. The superiority of Bhagavad dharma over Varnashram dharma. Very difficult? It's big philosophy. It's not that easy, oh, Arjun, get up and start violence. Krishna, who is the messenger of peace and who is Supreme Lord, how can he provoke violence without any cause, without any reason? He need a peace. And he tried a lot. Prior to Mahabharata took place, he acted in so many ways so that this battle should be avoided. Somehow. He came as a messenger of peace too. But then why he is provoking this? So those people in those countries devotees who tried to bend Bhagavad Gita, of course they didn't understood the internal mood of Krishna. His activities cannot be wrong. How can the activities of the Lord, the Supreme Lord, can be wrong? He is the one who established dharma. Yada yada hi dharmasya glani bhavati bharata. I come to establish dharma. But from external vision it appears that he is provoking violence and he is doing adharma, irreligious activities. Which is not true. Bhagavan cannot do this. We can do this. What is want to establish? Something higher, superior dharma. Param Visha Nivartante, Rasavarjan Rasam Sheshna. When one develops higher taste, immediately gives up the lower taste. Yes? If you're eating khichdi for a month, every day, 3 times khichdi. In the beginning of the next month, you're getting halwa, puri, samosas, and someone serve you khichdi again. Would you like to see khichdi? No way. But khichdi was only the means of survival. But now, developing that higher taste, the lower taste immediately fades away. That's so natural. This is what Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita. So, following the rules and regulations of Varnashram Dharma, who established Varnashram Dharma? Krishna himself. Chaturvarna Maya Shreshtam. I established Varnashram Dharma. But now, through Arjun, because Priyasmi is my most dear, my friend, I want to establish Bhagavad Dharma, which is far superior than Varnashram Dharma. So that's why I said, in comparison with the verses of Srimad Bhagavatam, I'm feeling also a little reluctant because I know what I'm saying, majority of devotees not understanding this. Because this is very deep Gaudiya Siddhanta. So it doesn't look nice if I just keep on speaking and very few are grasping this. And I feel a little reluctant. But that's the deep philosophy behind Bhagavad Gita. It's not just verses and Krishna is speaking and Arjuna is hearing. What is the intent behind that? Is very high mood. And what is that? Establishing Bhagavad Dharma. Why? Because Tattva Sacharanam Bhajam. First canto Bhagavatam says, I'm not speaking verses. If anyone following the duties of Varnashram Dharma, means one and an ashram, or the other person is following Bhagavad Dharma, if he dies before get perfection, or even if he falls and didn't got perfection, what is the harm? Bhagavatam explains, no harm. But anyone who's only following the duties of Varnashram Dharma, if he dies or falls, big harm. He have to start from very scratch, from 1%. But Bhagavad Dharma is what? If I have performed 10% in this lifetime and I fall from my bhakti, or if I die before get perfection, nothing is going to be lost. Because I'm going to start from 11% from my next life. Whatever I've accumulated here in this lifetime, 10% is my personal asset and my possession. That's the only possession. Whereas in Varnashram Dharma it's not possible like this. To start over again again and again. So Bhagavad Dharma is the topmost dharma. And that's why Krishna claimed this. And he promised this. Swalpamasya dharmasya traito mahato bhayat. Shipram bhavati dharmatma. Krishna said this. Any little endeavors on this path. Which path? The path of Varnashram Dharma? Not at all. The path of following the Karma Yoga? Not at all. The path of following the Jnana Yoga? Never. Only the path of following Bhagavad Dharma, means Bhakti Yoga. So Bhagavad Gita is divided 18 chapters, 6 chapters Karma Yoga, then 6th chapter Bhakti Yoga, and then 6th chapter Jnana Yoga. Bhakti is kept in between Karma and Jnana. Bhagavan is not for the Karmis, and Bhagavan is not happy with the Jnanis. He is only happy and can express his love and reciprocate his love only with the Bhaktas, devotees. Therefore, we never hear anywhere that Karma Vatsal Bhagavan ki jai, Karmi Vatsal Bhagavan ki jai. We never hear anywhere Jnani Bhakta Bhagavan ki jai. We only hear Bhakta Vatsal Bhagavan. Jai? Jai. Bhakta Vatsal Bhagavan ki jai. He's affectionate to his devotees, not affectionate to the Jnanis. He's not affectionate to the Karmis because they are self-centered. And when I say they are self-centered, they try to express their love to Krishna, but that's all full of all conditions. I will start worshipping you when you take care of me. I will start chanting, but first you have to do something for me. So always conditions applied there. Jnanis, they also apply condition. You give me perfection, then I'll progress on my path. But bhaktas, they have no conditions. They are unconditional. So their love is unconditional love. This is what Krishna wants to establish through Arjuna. The superiority of Bhagavad Dharma. And therefore, he claims this boldly. Swalpabhasya dharmasya. Any little endeavors on this path of Bhagavad Dharma saves one from great dangers. Dangers means the worst danger is the danger of fall. Fall from bhakti. Forgetful of bhakti. Therefore, so much words of encouragement for the bhaktas. And he chose Arjuna for this because very dear Sakha. Very dear. In this Bhagavad Gita, while speaking Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is also through Arjuna telling us how you can control me. We think we are controllers, but actually we are not controllers. But because of false ego, we start assuming or believing that we are controllers. But everything is controlling us. The country is controlling us, the laws of the country controlling us. The urges of mind and the urges of senses are controlling us. From every direction there is a control. And we claim we are the controller. But one who is the controller means Krishna, the Supreme Lord. He is happy to get controlled by it. Not Jnanis, no Karmis, but Bhaktas. He is very happy. So therefore in Bhagavatam he says to Arjuna, Na sadhyati mam yogo, na sankhya dharmuddhava, na yogas tapas tyago, yatha bhaktit mamorchita. I cannot be controlled by performing austerities, by charities or any other yajnas as I'm easily controlled by bhakti yoga. Which he said, very easy. Okay, you are very fond of performing karmas, activities. Can do this, but can you offer this to me? Prabhu, how we can offer karmas? Yat karoshi, yat atnashi, yat jarosi, dadasiya. Tat karosi kontya, karosu arpanam. Forgetting this. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, offer to me. That means, whatever you eat, whatever you do, everything offers to me. He's giving an idea how we can offer our activities and our daily practices to Krishna. Karma. But in regard to bhakti, he's showing so much affection. Mam evai pravadante mayam etam tarantite. If you surrender unto me, I promise you, Maya cannot touch you. Prabhu, what is the process of surrendering to you? Can you please describe this elaborately? Yes. Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vraja. Give up all other duties. Oh, giving up all the duties, then I can just sleep and relax and chillax. Krishna said, I'm not saying, try to understand my words. I'm not saying give up all duties. I'm not saying you have to renounce the duties towards following Bhagavad Dharma, but give up all duties following Varnashram Dharma and surrender unto me. Give up all duties. Looks like very hard and harsh. The Supreme Lord is guiding us, instructing us, inspiring us to give up the duties for your body, for your family, for your nation, for every other aspect. Prabhu, why are you so rude? No, I'm not. I'm just showing you. Because I'm the ultimate truth. And I'm showing you the truth, which may appear to you as bitter. But this is the truth. You are just alone. Arjuna, don't think you are killing all the superiors, your elderly, and your cousins and your brothers. They're already dead. The day when Draupadi was getting disrobed in the assembly, and those who are present in this assembly, I already killed them that very day. They're just acting as a puppets. And you have to just kill them to establish Bhagavad Dharma. This is the battle of Dharma. It's not the battle of two brothers for the kingdom. And therefore the land chosen is Dharma Kshetra. As if you read Bhagavatam, the best amongst all the pastime of Krishna is the Ras Leela. Yeah. And where the Ras Leela took place? It's a little philosophical. Where the Ras Leela took place? Kashi? Jagannath Puri? Navdeep? Kahan? Benares? Ayodhya? Tirupati? Ras took place, Ras Leela took place where? Only Vrindavan. Why not in Kurukshetra? Because Radharani was also present in Kurukshetra, Krishna was also present, and the Braj Gopis were also present here. So all the ingredients are present for this wonderful pastime. But one most important ingredient was absent, and that is the foundation where Ras can only take place. And that foundation is Shri Vrindavan Dham. Nowhere else can Ras take place. Nowhere else the Ras Leela of Krishna can take place. Because that foundation has to be very strong. And that foundation is Vrindavan Dham. And what is Vrindavan Dham? The heart of Radharani. Ander man man, more man Vrindavan. Getting my point? Too hard? Ras can only take place in Vrindavan Dham. Because Vrindavan is the foundation where Krishna, Radharani and the gopis can together can play Ras. Similarly, to establish that Bhagavad Dharma, the foundation of Kurukshetra, which is Dharam Kshetra, is very essential. Cannot take place anywhere else. Because this is Dharam Kshetra, the Adhar, the foundation is that strong. The Kshetra, that area, that territory, is to establish Dharma. From many prospects, we can understand why Krishna spoke Gita. I'm just touching one, but there are many. As like sun has so many rays, and all rays are same. Similarly, Bhagavad Gita, from which whatever prospect, then there are many reasons why Krishna spoke to Arjuna and provoked Arjuna. Many reasons. So today I'm touching and highlighting on this one particular reason which is so important. Because 4 places in Srimad Bhagavatam, this point is very much highlighted by Krishna himself. As I said earlier, if I keep on speaking, I don't know how many will understand this. Agyevam gunan dosham mai drishan api sakan dharma santajye sab me bhajatem sacha sattam. The superiority of Bhagavad Dharma over Varnashram Dharma. So Arjun, give up all other duties and surrender unto me. Prabhu, why I surrender unto you? Who are you actually? What's your identity? You look like me. Same. Human form. Arjun, that is very wrong. Because avajanti ma mudha manushyatanam ashrita. Those who consider me as ordinary human being, they are mudha, they are foolish. So don't try to act foolish. So in the pretext of speaking to Arjuna, he is speaking to us and the whole. Avajanti ma mudha, the favorite verse of Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. He used to say, many people, foolish, they don't understand. Why Krishna did this, why Krishna did that. Oh, he was just small little child stealing butter, that's all. Is that the only identity of the Lord? Avajanti ma mudha. Krishna himself said, they are foolish, who don't understand my identity. So Prabhu, I understand I'm foolish because I'm in jurisdiction of 3 modes of material nature, but I surrender unto you. Shishyasteham shadimam tam prapannam. I surrender unto you, I'm your disciple, you become guru, you tell me, what's your identity? You tell me. Krishna said, well, now since you surrender to me, you're asking me, now I'm revealing that. And he raised his index finger with so much arrogance and ego, which I heard one question. Someone was asking me, why Krishna is so arrogant? I said, of course, because he is Bhagavan. And the ego which he has is true ego. And we have false ego. But because he is Supreme Lord and the cause of all causes, what's harm if he is expressing his ego? And which is true in nature because he is the ultimate truth. Satyam param dhimahi. Satya pratishtatam Krishna, Satyamat pratishtatam. He claims, I am the ultimate truth. The Shastras, the Bhagavatam, the Vedas claim he is the ultimate truth. So if he's showing up his ego, then what's harm in that? Like a father, means a family, husband, wife, children staying together. If the husband claims, this is my house, what's wrong in that? Yes, he worked hard, he has his car, he has his family, he has his house, so he claims it's my house, what's wrong in that? The neighbor cannot argue with him, why are you saying this is your house? Arey Baba, I purchased this, this is my house. What's wrong in that? Similarly, the Supreme Lord, if he claims, I am the Supreme Lord, what is the harm in that? That's the true ego. So Prabhu, I am very ignorant. You are asking me to surrender unto you, so I surrender unto you. Now you tell me, what is your identity? Then he raised his index finger and touched on his chest. And he said, Aham sarvasya prabhu matta sarvam pravartate itti matta vajante bhav buddha bhav samanvita. I am the Lord of everyone. Wow, such a bold statement. Prabhu, are you sure? Yes. I am the Lord of everyone. Everything emanates from me. Krishna asked, so what is the doubt? Did anyone else ever claim this? That you having doubt in me, claiming this? Did anyone, any demigod, ever claim this? That I am the Supreme and everything emanates from me? Did you heard? No. Any incarnation of me ever claim this? Narsingha, Vara, Ram, etc. Never. It's only me, and only me, and only me. I claim this. I am supreme, and everything emanates from me. You don't believe me? I believe, but you're showing so much ego. What's your problem then? And I can show you. And then he showed his universal form. And Arjun saw this. Wow. Everything is in the Supreme. Everything is in him. Everything emanates from him. He was saying this, and now I'm seeing this. Arjun, did anyone else has ever shown this universal form? Did you heard in any scripture? No, Prabhu. I believe you. And moment Krishna showed his universal form, Arjun folded his hand. I'm so sorry. I was addressing you as my friend. You're not my friend. You're Supreme Lord. Sakheti matta parvasam taduktam. Hey Krishna, hey Yadav, hey Sakheti. I'm so sorry. I address you as my friend. I address you as Keshav. Take my chariot here, take my chariot there. I'm so sorry. Krishna said, oh, I don't like this. I was addressing you as my friend. And just by seeing my universal form, you lost that friendship. You started glorifying me as I'm the Supreme, but Prabhu, you showed this. I showed this to test your love for me. But you got failed. Prabhu, can you undo this? So the Yog Maya, potency of Krishna, because of the Yog Maya means, how to say the Yog Maya? The internal energy of Lord, because of Yog Maya, Krishna showed his universal form. But now Arjun got bewildered to see this and is losing that friendship, that intimate mood. Yog Maya, undo this. And again Krishna was two-hand form, simple. And Arjun said, oh, you're my friend. This is what Krishna don't like. Seeing my supremacy, seeing my divine form, you're losing that relationship. Therefore, That's my final instruction. What is the final instruction? Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vraja. Aham tvam sarpapebhyo mokshami ma shucha. Give up all other duties, surrender unto me. Where surrender unto me? Vraja. Brajadham, Vrindavan Dham. That's the ultimate surrender. This is what Krishna is meditating. And he's thinking, since I'm giving the best of the instruction, why not I just take the opportunity to give the best instruction? And I don't want you to just progress from step 1 to step 2 to step 3. Direct. Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam, only. Surrender to me where? Braja, in Vrindavan. How? Vrindavan, tesham satat yuktanam, bhajatam priti purvakam, dadami buddhi yogam tam, yenamam upyantite. What's the translation? Anyone? Yes, Bhakti.
Those who surrender to me with love and devotion, I give the understanding and the intelligence by which you can come to me.
Exactly. Clapping for her. Those who want to get connected with me and worship me with Tesham Satat Yuktanam Bhajatam Priti Purvakam. And they worship me with not on reverence. They worship me with Priti, means love. And any kind of worship outside Braj, Mandal, Vrindavan is out of reverential mood, distance mood, worship mood. But Priti Purvakam, with love, is only in Vrindavan. Therefore, Mam Ekam Sharanam Braja. Surrender to me in Vrindavan. I am taking this opportunity here at Dharamkshetra to establish the superiority of Bhagavad Dharma over Varnashram Dharma, and the extreme of that Bhagavad Dharma ends up where? In Vrindavan, in Braj. That's why I am speaking this. That's the last instruction. Means the essence of Bhagavad Gita. वो इंडिया में बोलते हैं गीता का सार, जो हो रहा है अच्छा हो रहा है, जो होगा अच्छा होगा, वो लिखा होता है सब जगह. Nonsense. That is just fabricated by someone. That's not the essence of Bhagavad Gita. What happened, what's happening, what's going to happen, everything will be very nice and fine and good and righteous. No. Where is said in Bhagavad Gita? Someone just fabricated this. The essence of Bhagavad Gita is Sarva Dharman Parityajya. Surrender everything unto me where? In Braja. Where there is no any formality, where there is no any reverential mood. It's all loving mood. Where everyone loves me there, nobody worships me there. My friends, Sridham Subal, they jump on my shoulder. They don't believe I am Supreme. I don't want to even show myself that I am Supreme Lord. It won't work there. Where my mother Yashoda, she's taking stick in her hand and twist my ears. She chastised me. Who can chastise Supreme Lord? No one. But she has no hesitation. She has pure motherly affection, Vatsalya Bhav. The friends have pure Sakhe, friendship mood. And especially my Vrindavan, my Braj Gopis. They have so much love for me. And that love is unconditional love. So I want all of you to worship me with love. To come to Braj, come to Vrindavan. But Prabhu, how we can love you is so confusing. We heard something else. from this Pandit, from that Pandit, from this lecture, from that lecture, and so confusing, I'm totally bewildered what to do. Krishna said, don't worry. Dadami buddhi yogam tam. I will supply that intelligence by which you can come to me. Ye namam upyanti te. The source of intelligence is me. The predominant deity of intelligence is Krishna. You know this in scriptures? The predominant deity of intelligence is Krishna. And who's supplying this buddhi yoga? Krishna is saying, I'm not supplying you sense yoga. I'm not supplying you the mind yoga. I'm supplying you buddhi yoga, intelligence, by which you can easily come to me. Where? See you in Vrindavan. So Kurukshetra is the land of preaching, to bring everyone to the land of love. And the land of love is Vrindavan. Mam ekam sharanam braja. See you guys there. Come there. What's happening outside Vrindavan is preaching. But what's happening in Vrindavan is relishing, tasting. There's no preaching there. So Krishna is preaching through Arjun to everyone. Come, all of you, come to Braj and control me. I'm easily accessible, just control me by your love. I don't like distance. I don't like reverential mood. I love very intimate. I love that pure, loving, unconditional loving mood. No condition applied there. So therefore I boldly say, Tesham satat yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam yenamam upayantite. Upayantite means upapati bhav, means with paramour mood. That means parakya bhav. He's going more and more specific. Not pacific. Specific. Pacific Ocean is supposed to be peaceful. But it's not peaceful. So more specific. Are you getting the connection? Everyone surrender unto me. Where? In Braja. But how to surrender unto you in Braja? By getting connected to me. How to get connected with you? By loving me with priti purvakam, with love and affection, not with reverential mood. I don't like distance. And how that love? Not the love of Mother Yashoda, not the love of the friends, but the love of the following the footsteps of the Braj Gopis and Radharani. This is the intent of Krishna. Imagine in the battlefield in Kurukshetra, and what is preaching everyone. That's the inside story. He's revealing this. He can't resist without that. He's revealing this openly. Surrender unto me there, where? In Braja, with Upapati Bhav, with Paramar mood, with Parkya Bhav. And the extreme of that Parkya Bhav is seen where? In Radharani. Where Radharani is not married to Krishna. If we go all Hindu temples around the world, who's being served with Krishna? Who's standing with Krishna? Rukmani? Rukmani is wedded wife. Is Radharani married to Krishna? Yes?
Yes.
No. She's not married to Krishna. She's married to Abhimanyu. Not Abhimanyu of Mahabharata. Ayan Ghosh. Radha is married to this Gopa. But she is in love with Krishna. This mood is called Paramar mood, Parikya Bhav, which is highly praised and glorified in spiritual world. And all the rishis and munis and devotees, they long to get this, they hanker to achieve this. And that's why they all chant and sing Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe. If that mood is condemned, then why everyone falling in Vrindavan, running here and there to get the dust from the lotus feet of Radharani? Why? Why Uddhav said, I want your dust. Why Naraji want the dust from Radharani? Why Brahma the creator want the dust from Radharani? Why Shiva is praising for one sidelong glance Radha Kripa Kataksh? This mood of paramour mood is highly praised and glorified in spiritual world. So Krishna indicating indirectly. Why indirectly? This is again a question. Someone who is very close and intimate to you, who knows your inside story, just one indication is enough to express your moods, right? You have friends, husband, wife, friends together. You are in the public and you have to just indicate something. Either with eyes or one smile or raising your eyebrows, and the other person understand. Yeah. They understand what's going on. Krishna is only giving indication to Arjun because Priyosmi, you are very dear to me. Then Arjun, you're going to declare this. Prabhu, I'm getting your point, but what? What if I'm not able to fulfill my duties? What's going to happen then? Krishna said, don't worry. Apiche suduracharo bhajte mam ananya bhak sadhu eva samtam samvita vaisihi sa. If any person worshipping me one-pointedness with love and affection, by chance, accidentally, if he indulge in some unfavorable acts, still consider him as my sadhu. No, I can't believe this. I can't. If he's your devotee, he has to be nice. Nothing should be wrong in that. Krishna said, you are more intelligent or I am the more intelligent? Is you have to decide or I have to decide? You're not following my authority. You think you are the authority? He's very angry and is mad at this point. Who are you to say this? I'm saying this. My devotee, because he's worshipping me, one-pointedness. One-pointedness means Krishna is very much. What is this noise? He's very possessive about his devotees. Very, very possessive. How we come to know this? Srila Prabhupada used to say, when a person is quiet, it's very difficult to judge him. But when we start speaking, then we can understand the nature. Bhagavad Gita is what Krishna is expressing his nature. Krishna is expressing his intent and nature together. And the nature in Bhagavad Gita, what Krishna expressed, is very possessive. I can't tolerate any harm to my devotees. There is no harm to my devotees and I can't tolerate that. If anyone try to harm my devotees, be careful. Because I am the authority. I am saying he is my devotee. So one-pointedness. That means one who is not worshipping any other demigods and one is whole soul surrendering unto me, then I will take charge of that person because he is whole soul surrendered to me. So I am not saying this, please don't ask me. This is Bhagavad Gita. If you believe Bhagavad Gita, fine. And I'm speaking Bhagavad Gita, I'm not speaking. I'm just repeating the verses where Krishna spoke. He's very possessive. Anyone who is worshipping me one-pointedness, accidentally, if he commits some offense, some acts which is not proper, I never reject that person. He's still my devotee. And never ever you consider him irreligious is always right, yes. But don't take advantage of this statement. Krishna said accidentally something happened. And with someone taking advantage of this statement, oh, then I can just go ahead. Whatever I do. Because Krishna is there, he said. Then Krishna get more mad. You're taking advantage of my statement. So many points mixed up together. The point from where he's claiming I'm the supreme. The point where he's saying surrender unto me. And where in Braj, with what? With Upapati Bhav. This is only I want to say. Krishna is saying this. Krishna Zek. This is what I want to say. But Prabhu, can you more specific about this? More specific? I'm getting your point. He said, okay. How I can get connected with you? I understand with love and affection, but any specific point? Man mana bhav mad bhakto madhyaji mam namaskaru. Absorbed your mind in me. That's the best way. Arjuna is saying, absorbed in mind in you in this battlefield? Can you imagine what's going on? Arrows here and there. If I'm getting absorbed in you, in enemies shooting arrows on me, if I'm going to protect you or myself, or I have to absorb my mind in you, I can't do this. Any other option? Okay, become my devotee. Next option. So what I have to do becoming your devotee? Serve me. Serve me here. In this battlefield. What do you think? I massage you here and I give up my bow and arrow? It's dangerous. Next option. Madhyaji. Worship me. Worship me. Worship here from where I'm going to get ingredients. Incense, ghee lamp, conch, cloth, charmer, fan. Any other option? He said, yes. Mam namaskaru. Just pay obeisance unto me. And don't say you can't do this. It's that easy. Just pay obeisances to me. Because Arjun, I'm telling you this vidya, this knowledge, because you are very dear to me. Very dear to me. Man mana bhav mad bhakto madhyati mam namaskaru. Absorb your mind in me. Can you more specific on this? Absorbed in mind in you in any example, any ideals? Immediately said, yes, like Braj Gopis. Because I want you to bring to Braj. Mam ekam sharanam braja. So that you can taste this Braj prem. As the gopis surrender unto me. Ta man manska mat prana madarte takto dehika. This verse from Bhagavatam in relation with this verse from Bhagavad Gita. Man mana bhav mad bhakto. Ta man manaska mat prana madarte takto dehika. 11th canto Bhagavatam. As Vrindavan gopis, they surrender unto me. Absorption. You know absorption means what? No matter what you do, cooking, driving, but you absorb in someone. Absorb in someone. Just like Bhishma Pitama, grandsire Bhishma, lying on the bed of arrows and his absorptions in Krishna. And how everyone came to know what particular absorption of Krishna about when Krishna came to see Bhishma, when he was about to leave his body. And Krishna with folded hands is remembering the absorption and is expressing that absorption to Krishna. Lalit Galit Vilas Valgu Has Parne Riksh Kalputra Mana. Oh Krishna, when you disappeared from Ras Leela, how the Vrindavan gopis, they were imitating your beautiful smile and the movements of your lotus feet. How you were moving, how you were smiling, your postures, how Vrindavan gopis were remembering that. That is my absorption. Who's saying this? Bhishma. Imagining. It's revealed. So, if you're asking me what kind of absorption I like, then you get to know, then you must know how Vrindavan gopis, they were absorbed in me. I want that kind of absorption. That's the best one. But if you can't, then other options are there. Start worshipping me, start serving me, paying obeisances to me, gradually you come to that point. And this is the best absorption. And this is the final call. This is the final, I can say, the best words in Srimad Bhagavatam, in Bhagavad Gita. This is what he's expecting while speaking to Arjuna. Prabhu, earlier just you said everything emanates from me. What emanates from you? Your incarnations? Yes. All universes? Yes. All demigods? Yes. Anything else? He said, exactly, that's what I want to say. Because you're asking me in a humble mood, I'm telling you this. Asking you in humble mood means what verse? Tadvidi pranipatena pariprashna sevaya udeshanti te jnanam jnanincha samdarshinam. Because you're asking me in a very submissive mood. Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita, this is the only way to gather knowledge. Tad vidhi pranipatena. First of all, pay obeisances. And then pariprashna. Asking question with submission, with humility. So because you're asking question to me, then I'm telling you. When I'm saying everything emanates from me, I also want, I'm also referring to my bhakti. Also, my devotion also emanates from me. What kind of devotion? Not with reverential mood, distance mood. My devotion as a loving also emanates from me. And I am the only one who can serve me. No one else can serve me. What do you think I am? You think I'm an ordinary human being? You think I can't? I'm just only meant to steal butter. That's only my role. You think I'm just stealing the clothes of the gopis? This is what? No. My devotion unto me also emanates from me. And I'm the only one who can serve me. There's no one else who can serve me. And when Krishna is saying that I'm the only one who can serve me, who can serve Krishna? Either Balaram Prabhu or Radharani. Understand? That's the Siddhanta. Only Balaram, Baladev, and Radharani can serve Krishna. No one else can serve Krishna. And who are Balaram and Radharani? Manifestation of Krishna. Radharani appeared from the left side of Krishna. The energy of Lord is a female form, that's Radharani. According to the Tattva philosophical point, Radharani is Krishna himself, actually. But the female part of, means the energy of the Lord, is female part, that's Radharani. So she manifests from me, and she is the only one who can serve me. And Balaram, Baldev Prabhu manifests from me, and he is the only one who can serve me. What about my Gurudev? He is not serving you? Of course, he is serving me. But then you said only you can serve yourself. Don't you know? Who is Gurudev? Acharya Mam Vijanya. I myself come as Guru and as an Acharya. So therefore, that Guru and Acharya is another manifestation of either Balaram Prabhu or Radharani. So only they can serve. That's the insight of Bhagavad Gita. There's the insight of Bhagavad Gita. By understanding this, by knowing this, and by realizing this, Mayam etam tarantite, you can very easily overcome external energy, Maya, and you get free. You get free. So these are few promises of Krishna, few words of Krishna to establish something very superior in this on this foundation, Kurukshetra, which is Dharma Kshetra. That's the foundation. Krishna took this opportunity to speak to the entire world, to everyone. This is preaching to bring everyone to the point of Braj Prem. To Braj Prem. Interesting, huh? Bhagavad Gita and Braj Prem. What is the connection? This is the connection. This is what's going on in the head of Krishna while speaking to Arjuna. Because Priyasmi me, you are very dear to me. He is not speaking to anyone else, only Arjuna. They both eat together, they lie together, they sleep together. Krishna is massaging the feet of the horses of Arjuna. He is riding the chariot of Arjuna. What can be more evidence that he is not dear to Krishna? Therefore, this is Bhagavad Gita. A small description of Bhagavad Gita. What I said was just small little brief. One prospect of Bhagavad Gita, and there are so many. So Krishna is not, finally, conclusion is, Krishna is not provoking Arjuna for violence. He is provoking Arjuna for something very high. Very high. Give up the lower taste of this misunderstanding that there is a violence in Bhagavad Gita. No. There is a lower taste. Develop that higher taste. Paravisha nivartante. What is that higher taste? Braj Prem. Unconditional love. So Devaki Nandan Krishna spoke this to bring everyone to Yashoda Nandan Krishna, to Radharaman Krishna, and who is distributing this Braj Prem? Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is distributing this without consulting who is qualified, who is not qualified. Freely to everyone. He is distributing this Braj Prem by giving a great gift of Mahamantra, to make everyone the most intelligent intellectual person. Who is considered the most intelligent? One who has done PhD? No. Of course he is intelligent or she is intelligent, but can't be. I can say this, you can say this, university can say this, but scripture is not saying this. And I believe scriptures because they are my law books. And the law book is saying who is the most intellectual person. And the essence of all law books is Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam says Krishna Varna Atusha Krishna Sangopam Astra Pashatam Yagya Sankirtan Prai Yajantihi Sumedasa. The most intelligent, intellectual person in Kali Yuga is one who is worshipping that personality who is golden complexion and who is always speaking and uttering the names of Krishna. By chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, which is the only mantra and the essence of all the mantras. In this iron age of quarrel, hypocrisy and cheating, the only means to get deliverance from the clutches of the external energy Maya and deliverance from all other negativities is chanting the name of Krishna. All other means have some impurities. Performing yajna, ingredients are not pure. Performing yajnas, the mantras have to be uttered in a meter. Performing yajnas, so much other considerations of purity is required. The constellation is required, the muhurtas are required. But for chanting Mahamantra, no constellation, no Brahmurata required. Even in impure state, even eating posture, sitting posture, lying posture, eating, sleeping, whatever way, morning walk, running, jogging, driving. We have one devotee, he's pilot. And he chanted Hare Krishna when he's flying. Yeah, he's pilot. And he's chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. On his counter. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Or maybe he's on beats sometimes. So at any situation, you can chant this Maha Mantra. To attain what? What Krishna gave. The essence of Bhagavad Gita to make us access to Braj Prem. This is what Srila Gaur Govind Goswami Maharaj also said. The only purpose of Krishna speaking Bhagavad Gita is to bring us to that point of attaining Braj Prem. Mam ekam sharanam braja. This is the most important point. So today on this auspicious day, following this Ekadashi, Mokshada Ekadashi, the Ekadashi which can give us deliverance. And Bhagavad Gita is what? Which is also giving us deliverance. Deliverance from, as I said, the urges of mind, from negativities, and deliverance from ignorance. And also deliverance from mixed philosophies. Right? Deliverance from this mixed philosophies. The deliverance from bhakti mixed with karma. Deliverance from the bhakti mixed with jnana. And inspiring us to the ultimate. And also deliverance from, it's more specific, not with vasalya bhav, not sakhya bhav, reaching high to the madhurya bhav, following the footsteps of Braj Gopis. Gopi bharatu padakamlaya, das, das, anudas. That's the essence of Bhagavad Gita. Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare.
Until I sat here, I was not sure what I'm going to speak. I didn't prepare anything. And I was so kind of confused from where to start. When there is so much to say, I get confused from where to start, begin with. Which point? What prospect? What I said today is just one ray of that sun. But there are many other reasons why Krishna provoked Arjuna to fight. And why Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita. So, everyone should read Bhagavad Gita. But under guidance of those who are familiar with Bhagavad Gita. If you read by yourself, maybe you get some knowledge. But that's also quite confusing. Krishna, you saying this and you saying that. It's so confusing. So then we need a mentor, we need a teacher. And how this knowledge can be acquired? Evam paramparam praptam. From Guru Parampara. This kind of knowledge. Otherwise we get confused and bewildered. Why Krishna said this? Why Krishna said that? The countries start banning Bhagavad Gita because he's... What kind of Supreme Lord is that? Carrying whip in his hand, carrying the reins of the horses and saying, Arjun, violence! Where is the peace in Lord? But they don't know the inside story. And if they hear this inside story, wow, how sweet is he? He's only spreading sweetness. So give up this lower taste and develop that higher taste. Ma ekam sharanam braja. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Well, you already answered some of what I was, but I'll just rephrase it in regards to Shalom Raja. So there you have Krishna, who's not Brajandanandana, he's not wearing peacock feather food. He's giving this instruction to Arjuna, who's not in Brajpran. But this treasure, this Braja, this is the hidden, and it's coming out later. Because just like Srila Prabhupada said, he said first Krishna comes, he says surrender to me, but he doesn't say how to do it. Then he comes as Mahaprabhu and says this is how you do it. Sankirtana. And I was just thinking the same way. That verse is the penultimate verse of Bhagavad Gita. This verse about those who are intelligent perform Sankirtan. This is the penultimate verse of Bhagavatam. It's the same thing.
Same thing.
Same thing. But the question that I was thinking is you were saying in regards to Rasa Leela and different pastimes, especially when you ask the question and Radha were married. So we know here in this Narottam Leela, man-human Leela, oh, so many things he's doing he doesn't do later. He's taking birth, he's all baby pastimes, killing demons, leaving Vrindavan apparently. Gopis are in such separation, or just like Ram, he's rejecting Sita, he's killing Radha and so on. But in that plane, in the spiritual plane, is Abhimanyu, does he even exist, or is he just an idea?
Just an idea.
Just like the demons.
Just an idea.
But is there any actual obstacle to Radha and Krishna's meeting in the spiritual world?
No. In spiritual world, there is no obstacle of meeting of Radha and Krishna. It's always a union, and that's why we have Ashtakali Leela.
Yeah.
In those eightfold pastimes of Radha and Krishna, there is always a union most of the time. But just because of that, tasting that, Krishna has to come here to taste this. He wants those obstacles because those obstacles in love enhance more love. Otherwise, love gets regular, take for granted. But when obstacle comes in that love, it gives a different flavor. It's more loving relationship. And just because of that, Krishna, he descends here with his all in charge. He descends here. And this is something he's missing here. We accomplish here. So how fortunate is this planet where Krishna descends to taste this special mellow, this rasa.
And drinking from mother's shoulders.
Yes.
Breast is a baby, he's not doing that there. So then Srishti Leela.
So killing demons in Golok is just an idea. Abhimanyu married to Radharani is just an idea. That idea takes a form, actually in person, comes here, and that idea creates an obstacles, and then obstacles is there to enhance more love. You know, this is the whole idea, to extract and to taste that love. So that's why there was another one point was in my head, but we already ahead of time. I mean, we are beyond time. I want to speak one more hour ahead of time. Krishna said, who can come? What are the categories of people who worship me? And he sings specifically, Chaturvida bhajante mam jana sukritno arjuna. 8 Jigyasu artharthi jnani cha bharasava. 4 varieties of people approach me, provided they should have some sukritis, some pious deeds. What are the 4 categories? One who is in distress, One who is inquisitive, one who wants to gather knowledge, and other who is material motivated. These four categories, they comes to me. But only if they have some sukritis, otherwise not. So he's saying these four, very specifically. And this has have so much relation with Srimad Bhagavatam. Arth means one who is in distress. And who is that? Gajendra. Artharthi, materially motivated, Dhruva. Inquisitive, Shoda Rishis. And Jnani, the four Kumaras. You know, once, if you remember in Holland, on this Gita Jayanti day, how I related those verses from Bhagavad Gita to Bhagavatam. There's so many verses. Even this verse, Aham Sarvasva Prabhu, I am the Lord of everyone, is direct. As Krishna said in Bhagavatam, the Chatushloki Bhagavatam, Aham evasam evakare, nanya sat asat chaparam, pashat aham yavashishyati swasmi aham. So how, if we go very deep into Bhagavad Gita verses, it has so much comparison with the verses from Bhagavatam. Anyway, I'm taking so much time, so just ending up with the Holland devotees. Going to see you all soon, those scenes. We're going to have a retreat, very excited for that. And we're going to hear more Harikatha, a lot of singing to a new location this time. So, can I take 1 minute to Prabhu to conclude? Anything to say, Vijay?
So, thank you for the wonderful lecture. It was very inspiring. I'm seeing how you actually go from the fundamental knowledge to very deep. That was very easy going in this. Teaching us how to become more mature. So, thanking you for this wonderful lecture. I hope to see you soon in Holland.
Those scenes.
We are ready for you.
Thank you. Okay, so here we end up with one Mahamantra, Nursing Group. Please. We don't have harmonium, just for one.
How long is it? No.
सुनो
So flip कैसे करते हैं? ऐसे करना पड़ेगा।
हाँ ये लैपटॉप है ना तो flip नहीं
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Radha Raman Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Equal. You see, Kali Sundar, what is the fight about? Let's sing together. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. भगवत गीता की, एकादशी तिथि की, सचिनंदन गौर हरि की, प्रेम नाम संकीर्तन की, विष्णु महामंत्र की, गुरु महाराज की, प्रभुपाद की, सचिनंदन गौर हरि की, जय गौर प्रेमानंदे। थैंक यू। We conclude the 7 days of Srimad Bhagavatam with such wonderful event of Bhagavad Gita, celebrating that, and with nice Sankirtan, with so many devotees came forward from Houston also, and we welcome them. and devotees from Florida also. From Austin also. So everyone, and where is Gaurav? No? They're from India. So it was a very nice festival with the help and support and cooperation of all the devotees. That's why it's so wonderful and successful. And all credit goes to my good friend Gaurav here. And for cooking department, Ruchika.
It is such a huge pleasure to have you all, and especially Maharaji. I don't have words to say, but I'm feeling speechless. I am not a devotee, but I feel so good to have you singing. Yeah, all that season. It's amazing.
Now you become devotee.
Thank you so very much, Maharaji, for coming and accepting Bhagavatam here. It's our pleasure, it's a blessing for us. And you made everything so comfortable for us, for everyone. Less scolding this time. Yes. Thank you so very much for all the devotees coming here, helping, and making this event so successful. We are really blessed and thankful to you all. Thank you. Memorable Prasad. Yes, and everyone who is bringing food, helping it. Yeah. Marisha Didi, this beautiful girl singing every day for us. Priyasi Didi, Vinodini, Nilamri Didi coming every day and bringing salads for us. Haripriya, every day she's coming, and all the people who are coming and helping with cleaning. Vedanta Prabhu, Chandana Prabhu, Harivallah Prabhu, everyone who are coming here and helping.